Is this a ukulele? It's not a ukulele, is it? It's a cello. A cello is a big instrument and a ukulele is a little instrument. And this is the bow. This is a bow that you play on the strings. It's a lot louder than the ukulele, isn't it? Would you like to hear a song? I know you know that song. Shall we sing it? Hello everybody, and how are you? Hello everybody, and how are you? Did you know we could sing that song with the cello? That was very good. Let's do it one more time. Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and Thanks for listening to the cello. I hope you like it as much as I do. Bye-bye. Are you ready to do open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap? And you remember the creepy crawl, then goes down to your knees. A little tap, tap, tap. Let's sing together. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creepy crawl them, right down to your knees, knees, knees. Give your knees a little tap, then right back to your lap, lap, lap. Let's go a little faster. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Oh, very good. And there's one more song we have to sing before Miss Cindy comes with her book for story time. Can you get your books ready with your hands? And then think about reading your story. You can make any story up when you're reading your story, your pretend story. This is the way we read our books, read our books, read our books. This is the way we read our books so early in the morning.
Hello, Storytimers. Today I'm sharing a funny story about two sisters who are talking about what kind of pet they'd like to get. Our book is called A Dog with Nice Ears by Lauren Child. I have this little sister Lola. She is small and very funny. At the moment, all Lola can talk about is dogs. She says she would like one more than anything you could ever think of. More than a squirrel or an actual fox, she says. Sometimes my sister pretends to be a dog. Sometimes she pretends I am a dog. And sometimes she pretends we have a dog. Mostly we both talk about what sort of dog she would choose if Mom and Dad didn't always say, absolutely no dogs. Lola says it's not fair. Charlie's friend Marv has a dog. Dad says, lucky Marv. Mom says, how about a rabbit, Lola? I say a rabbit is not the same as a dog. Lola says it is not even the same as a squirrel. Dad says he can take Lola to the pet shop one Saturday and she can choose whichever rabbit she wants. Lola says okay. I say, but Lola, you do not want a rabbit. And Lola says, don't worry, I will choose a dog. I would get a brown dog because my friend Marv has a brown dog, and they are the best kind of dog. Lola thinks so too. She wants to call it Snow Puff, but I say that is not a good name for a brown dog. Lola says, but Snow is nice, and I like the word puff. This is not a good reason to call a brown dog Snow Puff. Lola says it must have nice ears because ears are important. You hold your glasses on with your ears. I say, but Lola, a dog wouldn't need glasses. How do you know, she says. I say, have you ever seen a dog wearing glasses? She says no, but they probably only wear them for reading. What about its tail, I say? Tails are important for dogs. They use their tails to tell you how they are feeling. Lola said if I had a tail, I would have a bushyish tail like a fox. But my friend Lotta would most probably have a featherish tail like a bird. I say, Lola, we are talking about a tail for a dog. Lola says, well then, a waggy one, of course. I say that is the only sensible thing you've said so far. Lola says yes, it must be very waggy and 5 rulers long. I say no dog has a tail that is long as 5 rulers. Lola says, then how about a puffy tail? And I said, what dog has a tail like that? Lotta says an extremely furryish dog has a puffy tail. Lola says, oh yes, it must have an extremely furry fur. Furrier than a poodle, says Lotta. Yes, not like a poodle, says Lola. More like a Pekingese, I say. Like a cat, says Lola. I say, I hope you don't want a dog that meows. Lola said, of course our dog will not be a meower. It must absolutely do barking. Good, I say, barking is the best thing for a dog. Yes, says Lola, and it must be very quiet barking so it does not wake us up. But barking is meant to wake us up, I say. Lola says our dog wakes us up with sniffing. Marv says dogs do like to sniff, so it should have a wiggly nose, says Lola. I say, do dogs have wiggly noses? Only if they have an itch, says Marv. Oh, I don't want an itchy dog, I say. Marv says they only itch if they catch fleas. My dog must not catch fleas, says Lola. He must catch sticks. Marv says it can be any color you want and have any ears you like, but whatever dog you get, it must be a dog with short legs. Dogs with short legs do less walking. Lola says, why don't we get a dog with 3 legs, like Mrs. Hanson's one? He only hops. It might be tricky to find a dog with less than 4 legs, I say. But a hopping dog would be nice, says Lola. You are going to have the weirdest dog, said Marv. On Saturday, Lola gets up early. Where are you going, I say. I'm going to the pet shop, she says. To get a rabbit, I ask. No, she said, I told you I'm going to fetch my dog. When Lola comes home, she's carrying a big box. I can't hear any barking, I say. No, this dog is more of a sniffer, says Lola. It sounds like it's hopping, I say. Exactly, says Lola. I won't even have to train it. I peek inside. That's not a brown dog, I say. No, it is slightly more gray, says Lola. They did not have any brown ones with nice ears. I say, Lola, that dog looks like a rabbit. I know, said Lola. That's because of its wiggly nose. And maybe the puffy tail, I say. What should we call him, she says. And I say, how about Snowpuff? Yes, Snowpuff is a good name for a dog with nice ears. The end. Do you think Lola picked a dog? Or do you think she picked a rabbit? I'm beginning to think Snowpuff is a rabbit and not a dog. Well, I will see you next time. Have fun singing with Miss Kay. Bye-bye.
This is another fun song about a dog. It's called How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? And today let's sing with the piano. I think you might like the sound. Listen.